Now, in the book of Revelation, Jesus said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. What is the implication of that to you as a believer? In this present dispensation, what does that imply? Does you knowing Jesus as the Alpha, what does it mean to you as a person? And Jesus as Omega, what does it imply to you as a person? I mean, you that is watching. Now, knowing God, knowing Jesus as Alpha means that we should make him our first port of call in any place, in any situation we find ourselves. It also implies that we should give him the first preeminence in any decision we are making. He should have the preeminence. He is the Alpha. That is the first option we should ever consider when it's either when you are making a decision that borders on morality or when you have life challenge that you need external help. Jesus should be your first port of call. And then the Bible says he is the Omega. The Omega is the last alphabet in the Greek, the last letter of the Greek alphabet, like we have alpha as the first letter. So as he is the first, he should also be the last resort. When life situation hits you hard, he should be your last resort. You should not say, I've tried Jesus and he failed, so let me try other option. He is our first port of call. He should also be the last resort. And then as he have the preeminence when it comes to questions of morality, we should listen to him first. And his opinion should also be the ultimate for us, the last thing. When you say, okay, let's compare this, the word of Jesus should be the first when you have an offer, change the figures, take this bag of money, and then you become a big boy. People will try to tell you, be smart, be sensible, but then you should make the word of Jesus the first thing, the first option you look at when you are making life decision, and it should also be the last thing you look at. So he's not just the first and the last from creation, eternity past, eternity future. It has practical implication. He should be the number one when we are making decisions, and he should also be our last resort. And when we need help, we don't go to seek help from other gods. Jesus is our first port of call, and he's also our last resort. So Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega. Let him be the Alpha and the Omega in your life, in your daily decisions, not just as a doctrine that you read of in the Bible, but it should be a practical reality you're walking in, that he is the first port of call when you want to make decision, when you need any help, and he also be the last resort, the Alpha and the Omega.